Okay, I am live, and you wanna know why we're down in my basement? Let me show you. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but yes, this is a little flood. Our basement gets flooded when we get really bad rain. It's not very wet, but there's some water here and all over there. I'm just glad these boxes are probably not damaged or something like that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to talk. Sorry for the blur. I'm probably gonna have to talk about this storm. Anyway, it was my first day back, and I'm probably gonna explain some stuff. And I did something for the very first time. I'm gonna plug in this light and tell you all about it. This little light, and get this basket up here so I can support my iPad up here. And okay, I'm gonna talk about this thunderstorm. When I was in my math class, I got a notification from my iPad. I have this app called Storm Radar. For those who don't know, I'm really interested with weather. I've been liking weather since the age of 10. It's been 10 years. So my iPad just let me know that there's a severe thunderstorm warning in my area, and yeah, I saw the clouds coming in because I sit very close to the window in my math class. And then by the time class ended, the storm has began. I was so nervous about going outside, but I had no choice than to run to my car, and I was soaked, really soaked. And I had to sit there in the college parking lot for I'm not sure how long. And then the rains weakened all of a sudden, and I drove, and then the rain started getting harder again. And I had to sit at a shopping center parking lot for about probably 30 or 40 minutes. Like, the warning kept on extended. Like, the first time the warning was issued, they set the expiration time at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then they extended the warning to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then I checked again on my phone when I was at the shopping center. They extended it to 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then when I checked and I got home, it said there's one thing it said it still remains in effect till 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and then AccuWeather said they extended it to 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But yeah, I'll tell you my experience. What it was like to drive in a thunderstorm for the very first time. I had my driver's license for 2 years, and that's something I did for the very first time, was to drive in a thunderstorm. And yeah, it was raining hard. It was still raining hard by the time I left that shopping center. I could see the roads. I could see the road, but I couldn't really see much stuff like traffic lights or some other cars. But good thing I was not in an accident. Thank goodness I'm safe. And next I got in. Once I went to Florida Avenue, there was a flood, like a flash flood, and I just didn't know this flood was there, and the flood, I had to drive through it. Like, my Jeep, it didn't skid at all, but I never hydroplaned at all. I just went and drove through that flood. That was my first time ever in a flood. Wow, it was a very short flood. Like, it didn't last the whole road or something like that, but once I got close to Faulkner Avenue, that flood ended. But the flood, it started around the Florida Avenue, Bowers Avenue intersection. It almost ended, it ended close to the Faulkner Avenue, Berry Street, and Florida Avenue intersection. But yeah, that's something I experienced for the very first time in my life. I'm not sure if it'll be a once in a lifetime thing, but I had to deal with it. But that's like a very bad storm for me. I never drove in a thunderstorm until today. But I'm not sure if I'll ever have to deal with this again. I just really don't want to. But throughout the duration of the drive home, it still continued to rain hard until I got home. And I sat in my car for like, I sat in my car in my driveway for about probably 10 or 15 minutes listening to Beatles. I have a Beatles CD. And then the rain started the weekend, and I pulled in my little parking spot in the driveway and got out as fast as I can with my backpack, my purse, my iPad, my phone, my drink, everything. I hate the rain because I describe it like I describe the rain to melt me. I just don't like getting wet by the rain. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it has to do with my Asperger's or anything, but I just hate the rain. I'm not sure if anyone else does. But, good thing I am home right now. I'm just in my basement. I started this, and here I am in this basement where I started the vlog. But yeah, that was the first thing. You just listened to the very first thing I just did ever while driving through a thunderstorm. But not only my first day involved in a thunderstorm, it was actually pretty bad. I'm just gonna have to describe it. Once my first class ended, I did not know there was just like these poles right in the parking lot, and I left the gear shift on drive, and then I ran into that parking stick, and I had an anxiety attack. Like, oh my god, I just hit that parking stick. I didn't know it was there because they're designed so short you can't even freaking see them. And I had to hop out of my car, and my car did not have any damage. And I'm so lucky my Jeep is a brick. I'm not sure, I didn't look closely for scratches or dents, but all I know, my car is made out of plastic and it's a brick. Yes, and I'm glad there was no damage ever. And then later when I went to my next class at the main campus, oh yeah, my first class is at the tech center. And then I went to the main campus, and I'll explain about this Band-Aid. When I was going to my next class, my second class, I have 3 classes on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. No, wait. No, I'm off on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I have 3 classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But then, yeah, while I was going to my second class, I tripped on the stairs. I spilled my drink. I ruined my schedule, and I sort of ruined my sketchbook. And I scraped my wrist. And I felt like I wanted to cry because my day was going so bad. But when I was going to my second class, driving from the tech center to whatever, I was like, how worse could my day go? And I just got hit by karma. Karma can be a freak sometimes. But yeah, I got struck with karma so bad, my day went really bad. But then, yeah, it still burns. And I think I burnt my knee as well from when I tripped on the stairs. I didn't fall downstairs, but I tripped while going up. And then, yeah, I had to print myself out a new schedule. Yeah, there's emergency vehicles going by. Looks like people are causing accidents because people don't know how to freaking drive in the rain. And I'm just thinking there might be an accident on 81. That's unusual. But, yeah, but then, and also another part of my day that went bad. My car has been having this bug. This is the second time it happened. My right turn signal goes out. If my right rear turn signal goes out, and then later it just goes back to normal. Like, I still want my dad to replace the right rear turn signal bulb, or I'm not sure if it's a glitch or something like that. I'm not sure if he has to reset my car again, but I just hate it when my car just goes through bugs. It's just awful. I just wanted to talk to you guys so much. I'm going all subject about Thunderstorm and about my first day back. I know This is college life, community college life. Just trying to get my liberal arts degree. Just still trying to work on it. I know I'm stressed out, and it's been a really long day, and I'm glad I don't have classes tomorrow. I just get to relax and stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. I posted it on my Twitter that I might get the new Seiko 2018 Collector's Edition on Saturday. I called my grandma and told her that we might that they just started putting them on stock in the store, but not on the website. They're not on the website yet, but make sure you check your local Sam's Club if they have the new clock in stock. I'm so excited to get it. That means my grandma might have the clock for a while. I might have to borrow her 2005 Collector's Edition once again. It's such a joy to have this old clock there, because yeah, I like it. That's the first ever clock I learned about musical clocks and grew up with. And yeah, and I'm glad it's still working after 13 years. And don't worry, I'll be making videos about it. So, anyways, no one was watching my live stream while I'm live, but if you're just watching this video right now after it's been posted, thanks for watching. And but life is just very crazy. And yeah, that's all. Enough chit chatter. I'm going to end this live stream here. Toodles.